How would you feel if you had more confidence, more clarity, more certainty on your investments? Hi, this is George Antone, and that's exactly what we're going to talk about in this short video series. So before we dive in, go ahead and download the illustration I use in this video right below this video in the show notes. So buckle up and let's go ahead and dive in. Let's just say this is you or an investor. And what you're seeing is essentially noise, okay? This is noise. So noise could be things like, should I invest in real estate, stocks, crypto, all of that stuff, and every YouTube video out there telling you to invest in different things. So let's go ahead and sort of break up noise into two pieces. You have internal and external. External are things like, friends, family, experts, media. So external to you, these are other people telling you things like, especially friends and family that have and don't have the success or even if they do, but they might be mixing things like a skill versus investing versus like a job versus. So a lot of people are giving a lot of advice. And so that's part of what generates the noise. Internal are things like essentially your thoughts, right? What happens is when you hear all of this stuff, you get overwhelmed. And part of the problem is you have this, you have fears, of making the wrong decision, investing in the wrong thing. And all of this is just nothing more than noise. So one of the things you have to do is to sort of step back and look at the big picture, okay? Here's why you want to look at the big picture. What you want is you want to go back to basics, okay? This is what we call first principle thinking. Everything we do on this channel is about wealth principles, which is based on first principle thinking. So when you get back to the basics and you think about, okay, what am I actually trying to do? What am I trying to accomplish? And out of that, you're going to get absolute clarity. I'm going to help you with that. But let's talk about why is clarity so important? Because this is going to give you confidence in charting your own path, your own journey. And out of confidence, you'll be able to get to your goals much faster, much safer, more certainty. So let's step back for a second and think about what I want you to do. I want you to get rid of this. Put it aside and get back to the basics. And that's what we're going to do in part 2. We're going to look at your journey. We're also going to look at a number of things, but what I want you to think about is everything we're teaching you on this channel called Wealth Principles. This is based on something called first principles thinking. Okay. So these are the foundational ABCs of all investing. So this is what first principles is. Everything on this channel, level 1, wealth principles is this. Once you understand the basics of what are we trying to do here? You're trying to get to a specific goal in life, okay? And so in part 2, we're going to sort of help you look at the journey, okay? And then you're going to look back at the wealth principles. A lot of the videos we have in this channel are wealth principles. And once you start looking at the basics, you're able to come up with clarity. And with clarity comes confidence. And with confidence comes also more certainty. Faster, safer, confidence. Just imagine how that would feel. So what I want to invite you to do is to actually go ahead and, this is part 1, and write down how would you feel if you could park this, remove it, have more certainty, right? So what you need to do is understand the basics. So go ahead and give yourself the gift of putting this aside and all the real estate, all the stuff you're thinking about, investing, stocks, whatever, put it aside and ask yourself, what are we trying to do? Okay. And that's what we're going to talk about part 2, the journey. So with that, this is the big picture for part 1 and for how to start removing that noise out of your life. Okay. So that's it for this video, and I'll see you on part 2. So hopefully you enjoy that content. If you want more of that, go ahead and like and subscribe to our channel. We are big believers in sharing content and training that can change your life. Also, for anyone wanting a copy of the drawing I just did, download the PDF of that right below this video. You'll see a link in the description. Go ahead and download that. In fact, I would highly recommend you read some of the description we have, because we always have links to videos in there that might be very appropriate or correspond to the one you just watched. Now, as a company, all we do day in and day out is we help people like you start seeing a transformation in their life. We focus on implementation. So anytime you're ready, we're here for you. Go ahead and click on the link below and let us know when you're ready, and we'll get you going. Okay. So with that, I'll see you in the next video. Right.